Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 4. We are here on episode number 14 of the series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on today's agenda, tis the plan to continue our questing through Hades, now that we have completed the Atlantis DLC. So we will, of course, be heading forth into the realm of Medea. Because, of course, the only way we are going to be... excuse me again. I did make sure to have something to drink before I started broadcasting, so... So yes, I was smart. Yes. So yeah, we'll be continuing on our questing for stuff related to Medea, and getting all the shenanigans related thereto, hopefully done, at least as done as we can possibly can, in terms of getting our questing stuff all obligatorily, all set up. And I, of course, just remembered I was a dum-dum. I forgot to pull up Steam. There! And of course it has a freaking update! Tree, you done goofed, son. You done goofed. Another drink there. I'll tide over my displeasure at myself with a little bit of water. So, yes, that will be a thing. There we go. Of course, I just... one of these moments where, I just get going, go. Do the thing, go do the bloody thing. And of course, I can't help but get myself so far ahead of myself in terms of the actual podcast to forget to do the thing that needs to do the thing. So, come on, game, do your thing. And there we go. All right. So, let's see. I was busy messing with stuff with Swap Central, so now did get stuff set up with the some of the stuff here, so did get this the Salon's Armor of Salon up here, so well, I got these guys here, so I suppose I got them on my... Yeah, I just went ahead and did a little bit of testing. I'll show you guys. As you can see, just mauling these Anorans. And quickly cleave these Carcinosi. Oh, we got another spawn shell. Hooray! So yes. Oh. Ooh, Persephone's tears. Yes. Alright. So, of course, we have right over here the secret passage, the Overlord's passage, but of course we haven't defeated Hades with Sun Tzu here. So he does not presently have access to that. That is a-okay because we'll be doing stuff. Well, that's right. It's stuff that is here that is boosted, not on Rune Mastery. Our Warfare Mastery is boosted, not our Rune Mastery. I love that. Sent that Antioch into being little ice fragments. Love when I can do that. Really need to see. We may do this at the end of the episode or maybe on break, depending on how I feel. Let me do a quick regander of stuff in the vault to just see what potentially see what artifacts we can
My sergeant sent me back to get real. Waves of creatures continue. Lend us a hand.
we do a little bit of pushing back the black area.
Feel as though we have won? Think again. They come at night, mostly. Always from the same direction, from the waterfall. I think we can stop one more wave, maybe two. But the men are worn down, and every attack brings another casualty. They are led by a massive Elder Antioch. We have seen him by the waterfall. Discipline on the battlefield will always beat sheer numbers, for a while.
I just love the fact that I can use these two bad boys, these two axes, and more or less punch through baddies with them so freaking easily. Just look at that. I just now noticed that. You know, this little itty bitty tiny feature. Look at that. It's mushrooms. Just, out of all the times I have ventured through this area, I'm just now noticing that itty bitty little detail. I'm just gonna love it when you've gone through something a million bazillion times. is that these mushrooms kind of have the appearance similar to the Cybe mushroom. Oh, wait! Quest spoilers! Come here, dude. Part of me finds it, you know, I wish I could be having, you know, with the, XP boost, I wish I could have a higher boost than what I already have, but, yes, the inevitable BUTT. No. Got what I got, at least. See, that's part of the reason why I was wanting to try and have the higher level equipment, or at least the more buff equipment, I should say. So as that it would be far, far easier. You know, just, you know, one little smack like that. Especially for, you know, hero monsters. And, you know, it only takes a little, you know, a hot knife through butter. Sort of thing. To see, even on him, that wasn't too much. Regen. Let's see here. Not bad, not bad. 3.5 per second, 50% overall. Let's see what is with the one I got. I got 40.4. So, you know, that's obviously that isn't overall too bad. So, just a sec, guys. Going to quickly stretch. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but one of these things that, you know, sometimes you just gotta stretch a little, you know? A little bit of organizational OCD never hurt. Alright. Tree, get some water. Ah. Okay, now that that little bit there is done, let's... You're bad boy. You know, because of the way I've told this story before, but still, for me, it will always be a part of my experience. Having a character with a lot of health regen is, in its own way, kind of important.
That the outpost is truly established. I am honored that you would want to keep talking to a lowly scout such as I. I am honored that you would want...
The monsters scatter, and even their leaders cower before you. We will build the walls and patrol this section of the wood, now that we are not under constant attack. Is it true what they say, that the great Colossus fell? We heard the blast, and the earth shook. Strange. It frightened the monsters more than my men.
No. Okay, let's finish up our quest. You guys didn't see that guy. It's time to run, but of course, Witten froze the heck out of his body. Yes. Oh my! One of these guys has a special sword. Or at least it looked like he had a special sword. Come here, jerk. Hello, Hydrodon, and you're now a Dedrodon. More mushrooms. Don't do shrooms, kids! Typical. Don't get nothing but junk. Typical. I have to double check. I know that some of the stuff that I was looking at for the in the vault had the had stuff that was sorted items here and there. Had we're just talking about more XP, of course. I know that some of the stuff I was looking at had that option. You know, some of the equipment, so. Some armor.
A hero knocking at my door.
You know, Medea.
You kill my sentinels, then ask for my aid? Typical hero. I should turn your blood to oil, but it amuses me to see you struggle. It was to Hades, land of the dead, that this apparition bade you go? Hades, where few of the living have ventured and even fewer have returned? No living mortal has seen the way there, but the ancient Grey Sisters have. If you bring me their single eye, I will set you on the path. Beware, hero. The Grey Sisters will not willingly part with their eye, for it is the only one they have, and they share it between them. Their rage is only exceeded by their power, and you shall soon feel both.
Level up, level up, Level up. Right.
It's gone. Gone! When the mistress finds out that I lost the sigil, she will poison me slowly and set my head on the wall as an example. The sigil. The sigil of the first apoctasis. I was out. The pharmacists took it. It is only a matter of time before Medea finds the sigil is missing. Please, you must get it back for me. If she even found out I had removed the sigil from the grove, Medea would have me beaten. Please do not tell her.
I think I have it now. I can make a potion that will give anyone remarkable powers. All I need is a bit of Saibi mushroom, some Estivis root, and the petal of a night blossom. Bring these to me, and I will share the potion with you. It is a simple matter to combine the 3 ingredients. A small amount of Estivis root, Saibi mushroom, and night blossom petal will make more than enough potion to fulfill my needs and give you a taste. Saibi mushrooms grow close to the water, but rarely in it. Estivis root can be found on the muddy banks near razor grass. Look for patches of grass, and in between the grass and the coast, the night blossom would seem a beautiful plant. But when you draw near it, it will kill you as surely as a blade in the gut. Kill it quickly, then take the petal.
And here's Procne.
How could I forget that poor woman? All she wanted was to cure her poor child. But Medea demanded the tome of the Lich Queen Calixenia, a task that would surely kill her. I nearly told her where, but you could do it. This is the Waking Stone. Take it and place it upon the Lich Queen's altar when you find it in the Saconian ruins. It will summon her. I warn you, she will not give her book willingly. Calixenia was a great sorceress of the lost kingdom of Saconis. Alas, magic takes its toll on all who would use it, and she became a creature sustained by magic itself. Her recipes would prolong life, which is why my mistress would have them. The Saconian ruins lie within the Suronis swamp. The fastest way there is through the Empyrean caves.
You know, I've talked about, of course, the Once Upon a Time and Rumpelstiltskin's favorite maxim, all magic comes with a price.
There once was a great city called Propontis, where now there is only a swamp. The Saconian kings ruled Propontis, and each hid a fortune in their palace. Legend says there may still be ancient treasure in one of the ruins, hidden by the mightiest Saconian king, Doris. Men go there to find it, but they rarely return, and never with the treasure. If you do find a Saconian treasure, you should take it back to Athens to display for anyone to come see. Think of the cultural enrichment these artifacts would bring to the masses.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, those
Treasure hunters are usually loutish buffoons who drink away the riches of whole civilizations. It would be a shame if you ended up that way.
Yeah, that is true.
It's not easy here. Try trading goods with all these women who can turn you into a mouse. All right.
Oh.
Something else, yeah? Come again.
Come on. Just going to quickly head over to Rhodes here to make a deposit.
Caravan stores.
Yeah, I just decided it was worth trying to Just set these guys aside, and look at this. We can hold. Let's see here. I want to try something here. Gladly take that slightly larger. What's it there? I forgot that one of these guys was slightly more powerful, but of course, hey Burbles, how's it going? In this case, punch plant baddies, burn them alive with the Prometheus's gift here. Wish I could have that one.
A real hero, my caravan.
Of course, I'm not leveled up enough for that. Yeah, I know that feeling. Alright, so now that we have some quite literal fire and ice, let's see what damage we can do. Gladly take slightly less attack speed versus having more bash. Prometheus's gift again. 15 more. I'll gladly take a little bit extra bash to help stuff out. Yay! Yeah, it's the treasure hunter. Well, the lady who told us about the story about Propontis, of course, you know. There are people who would be seemingly inclined to that. I saw this thing in my Google feed. God, what was it? I think it was sometime like Friday or Saturday. Maybe it was Sunday. I think it was Saturday, I recall. That was something like the father builds, the son expands, the grandson sells, and his son begs. About, you know, how someone's building up of a certain status, of course, is later squandered. So. Oh, I just remembered we need to... We're leveled up, and of course, I forgot to do this. Let's see here. I don't have much need for energy. Put a point to health, and let's put a point to dexterity. And skills. Sure that the ones we got are all powered up the way I want. We'll put up our Sacred Rage up to yeah. I don't remember how you got it. You got it at some point. I remember playing with it with you. So, yeah. was some of the stuff that I'm seeing here? Like a rune weapon. Let's see. Transmutation. Yeah. The 60. That's one of those things that looks interesting. Mines. Ooh, that's gonna have to be one. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't played TQ2 yet, Burbles. I know it's in early access. And I know that Kerplunk has been playing it. I remember whenever it was, like 2 years ago, something like that. 2 or 3 years ago, whenever it was. That when TQ2 was announced. Come on, you bad queen, Formicid. There you go. Thank you. But I remember, you know, I will, because of course it affected my night job. You know, I couldn't, you know, stay up to. It was inconvenient to go watch the broadcast, so I knew I could just catch it later. And I knew that Kerplunk was gonna be doing it live. I think they got another one coming up here pretty darn soon, I recall. I'll have to double check. But when he saw the, I just remember, you know, pulling up my phone and pulling up my Google feed, and it said it was like literally the first, it was the first thing, maybe the second, that said Titan Quest 2 announced, and I was like, what? And of course, I knew I had to go see Kerplunk's reaction, so I went and pulled it up, and it did. He had his. He went crazy when it showed Titan Quest 2. So anyway, enough jib jabbing about that. Let's return to the thing. Salome.
You have it! The sigil of the first Apoctasis. I will return it to its rightful place immediately. The Formicids cannot penetrate the magical auras of the grove. I am safe. Thank you again. All will be well now that the sigil is back in the camp. Thank you again. All will be well.
Well, because I was willing to help you out, so. Alright. Boils, taste my elemental magic. And get wrecked while doing it. There. Lamias, Lamias. Still remember when I finally started playing Gold Edition. I was like, oh my god, Lamia. These are female centaurs. Oh, they're called Lamias. Hello, kiddies. Aren't you all a little bit smidge early? Show me the loot. I said it was because I kept, of course, having to die and trying to go through all the stuff here with in Gold Edition. That's how I lost interest. I've thought about doing a digging. Like I said, I've got it somewhere. Either in my closet. I think it's somewhere in my closet, or my other storage location. Oh, another Blade of Thanatos. That's got the Gold Edition I originally bought for Trinidad. And he gave it back because the time he wasn't able to do his. It wasn't to say he wasn't interested. Oh, we have Marius the Cruel is now Demarius the Dead. It wasn't that he didn't want it. It was just that at the time he couldn't put in the time he wanted because, of course, he was doing stuff like playing like Age of Mythology and all that. Some of the other games we've sort of played. I'm gonna stack some in. Gotta like it when somebody sends you a text and all that. Yes. Reminder. A text reminder. IRL stuff. All needs to be said. On over here, boys. Next time we head to town, we're thinking we may do a little bit of a splurge on ourselves. I'm thinking that I want to do a little bit of spending of some of our Electrum to see what potential treasure we could get. But to see what is available. Of course, that Lightcaster just gave us a nice chunk of change when it comes to Electrum. but something special right there. Domitable Hormos. Hmm. I think I'm going to hold on to this guy right here because, yes, I've got a number of ones that are very similar, but the 2 health regen per second is, of course, a very, very sexy thing. So, you know, the more sexy stuff. Oh, just a sec, guys. Second stuff in a row, guys. Tree Dad was calling to make sure that stuff happened with voting. So, I know roommates are going to be voting when they do, but obviously Tree Dad just wanted to see what I did, so. Alright, braces of willpower. Okay, but yes, this Hormos here is very, very sexy. Oh, we got a hero baddie right there. Nikitas, betrayer of Sparta, is now dead.
Your inventory is full.
Of course. Come through here and just quickly bash out these baddies.
You have no more room.
little bit more room now. Head back off here to Rhodes, so...
The arcane arts are no more than remembering secrets that you once knew.
Almost want to keep. Yeah, that's obviously one we've very much got, so... Interesting. Interesting on that Discus of the Siren.
To your nature be true.
I cannot get iron. The price of bronze. You're lucky I've got anything for sale. Do I see a merchant ship?
Store your goods or ship them out. Your goods are safe with me.
Name your element.
Money!
Pride,
Submit it.
strength.
In this
will.
case, gold. Gold! How about that?
Always glad to help a traveler.
Dum-dum. Oh, wait. Alright. Let's quickly... to here to Helos. Just remember how I said I want to go visit the, what's it? Well, yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. I want the Hades level Electrum orb, but of course I want two. So we're gonna have to wait till we get the essentially 8K more. Sorry. Well, that won't be too hard. Of course, we're gonna have to come back for the that little bit right over here, the part of the puzzle. That won't be too hard. Do need to back up Sun Tzu here, and both Sun Tzu and Ishtar, actually. Silly Skelly. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And part of me is just so used to having, excuse me, part of me is so used to being on normal slant legendary difficulty that the slow acclamation of Electrum is atrocious. And part of my canopy is just Gah! Oh, that would be an idea. To excuse me. Help get some Electrum would be to once we get the Eye of the Grey, excuse me. Once we get the Eye of the Grey ones, to mostly take ourselves back to the this way. Excuse me. Part of my tree body is just saying, "Tree, go sleep." And I'm like, no, I cannot. You know, I just remembered. There's I have to try to see. Let me see if I could quickly see if I can find it. To pull up the Punky Doodles channel on YouTube. Let's see. We'll just do a quick search for it. Gosh darn it. I was hoping if I did a search for computer, there's a... I'd have to really do a deep dive on it. But there is a... one of the Punky Doodle shorts is... says, you know, try to spend as much time as you can on your computer. Because once you're dead, you can't use it anymore. Gonna have to, excuse me. See if we maybe can't do that. On break. Silly Karkinos trying to take me by surprise. part of me, I just had the funniest thought of, us here being in a swamp. And thinking of Shrek from the Shrek series, how he lives in a swamp. How he wants all the magical fairy tale characters out of his swamp in the first film. And he's like, "Get out of my swamp!" Of course, Lord Farquaad does his thing. Of course, in the second film, Fiona's dad, Harold. What was his? I was having a momentary brain fart trying to remember, and then it just instantaneously came back. Harold. Asked the fairy godmother, who helped him out get, God, what was his wife's name? I'm blanking out. Fiona's mom. Helped him get her. Of course, he was himself a frog. Which is, of course, we're facing off against frog people. But, and then, of course, Prince Charming, hello. Blossom, you're a dead blossom. And of course, in the third film, Charming wants to get revenge for having had his mom meet her untimely demise at Shrek and Fiona's hands. And does all his stuff. I just love it when the evil trees are guarding one of the entrances there, and Fiona, Snow White, and the other princesses and the Queen are doing their stuff, and they have a little bit of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves bit. And where Snow White does her thing, and then it breaks out into Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. That's always, part of me has always really liked that. How Snow White goes, ah, she, does her vocal thing there, and I thought for a sec that tree was a bad boy. I was like, no, that is a virtual botanical brethren. We're getting there. of my favorite bits of Thor Ragnarok is when the Revengers have gotten back to Valhalla, not Valhalla, to Asgard, and Hela's exerting her dominance and all that, and then how Odin is saying, "Who do you think you are again? Are you really Thor, the god of hammers?" And all that, and I gave you Mjolnir to control your power. It is not the source of your power. I gave it to you so you could control your power. And of course, Hela then, he snaps back to reality and Hela asks, "And who were you the god of again?" And now, he gets her, summons up a massive lightning bolt, and Loki and God, what's his face? The bridge keeper guy. I'm blanking out on his name. I know my Norse mythology better than this. Know my Norse mythology better than this. They look up, they see, the massive thunderbolt, and they're like, "What in the name of Asgard?" Heimdall! That was it. Heimdall. Remember, tree canopy finally decided to get itself activated. Heimdall is like, "What?" And Loki thinks to himself, here it comes, here he comes. Come here, dude. Loki is. Of course, then of course Thor, shows up. He's got his trailing lightning bolts, and he just starts pummeling all of Hela's soldiers and all that. Just now noticed I need more XP potion.
You can't hold anymore.
Donkey dung. No, I can't hold anymore. Alright.
A fine day to ease your burden. caravan!
I see its own way. Some that are better, of course.
Farewell.
So back here to Medea's Grove, where we'll do a deposit of the potion stuff.
At last, I have everything I need. Give me a moment to make the potion, and you shall have your sample. Here is your potion, hero. Drink it, and you shall have the strength of many men. Now I have work to do. I shall be first among my class when my lady sees the success I've had with my strength potion. Thank you for bringing me the ingredients.
Yeah, it's nice the fact that we able to get that thing there. So 6 strength, 80 health. So
I've got plenty to sell you here.
ooh, plus 18 dex. I think I'll go ahead and take that bad boy.
So long.
Let's go and quickly go deposit it here in Rhodes. I have to remember to
Name your element.
gold. Just quickly seeing what he had to change up there.
Fine strength.
A fine day to ease your burden. An honor.
Alright. Let's head back out here to where we are. Wish that could be better for what it is, but it is what it is. Thank you. Because I went this way, so I would have some manner to be able to escape all the baddies if I needed to. Because knowing, of course, that having some bad stuff go on in terms of the choices is not always a wunderbar thing. Boil. Frozen now, son. Sure did. Hello. And goodbye. Their buddy didn't come to help them out. Me and my silly exploratory OCD. Oh, hello! Hello! This wasn't here before. Yes, it. Gosh, it's a good thing we had to backtrack. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, into Propontis proper we go. Hydrodon hide. The Saconian ruins. We're lucky. Probably won't be, of course. Might be able to get the probably have to, yeah, we'll probably have to be whatever trip beyond our next trip into town to decant ourselves of loot will be. there's Calixenia's thing. Shall we clear some of this area here out so that I don't have to worry too much about boss stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's go say hi to Calixenia. We'll probably go and decant ourselves of loot too.
You condemn me to another 1,000 years of undeath for a book of recipes? Take it, but know that the formulae within are dangerous to dabblers. I hope they send you to Alina. It is Medea who has sought me out and finally found the means to call me. She has been a thorn in my side for 2 decades. Take the book and tell her to leave me to my rest. It is Medea who has sought me out.
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
You managed to defeat Calixenia and you do not look a day older. Did her life-draining magics not work on you? You have the book. That is what matters. You have done what was asked of you. Here, take the potion to Mera. Quickly. You have the cure. Why do you wait?
Wanting to make sure that you gave me my reward, silly lady. What good is even a side quest without a bloody frickin' reward?
My son is ill, and you come to me with the cure. How could anyone say the gods have abandoned us? Thank you, stranger. You are a true gift from the gods. Already he is quiet. He will sleep now. And when he wakes, I hope he will have a long life.
Name your element.
Aurelian. Or whatever, however it is you say, the Latin word for gold. Excuse me, let's see. Not bad. Would like one that's slightly better, of course, but yes, the inevitable BUTT.
So long.
Even wood is hard to find, what with monsters everywhere. Goodbye.
Store your goods or ship them off. A real hero, my caravan.
Okay, let's go ahead and we'll head back out here. And our side quests, while optional, are in their own way worth it. Because rewards are rewards are rewards are rewards. Hello, Scorch. Ooh, another hydrodonide. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, come here, dude. In about 10 minutes or so, we'll probably go ahead and take a break. Oh, hello, boys, give me your loot. Gosh. Trey loves getting loot. Hydrodons, give me loot. Hydrodons. You bunch of butts. Sharky McShark faces. Well, we're getting there. Eventually we'll be able to get the 220 Electrum that I want for 2 Hades Electrum Orbeez. Thank you. So, to the loot right there. Come on. So we have what's his face and his sister, the 2 treasure hunters. Oh, the sister actually.
Thank you, kind hero. But my brother is around here somewhere. When the monsters took me, they hurt him before he got away. Save him before we were above ground when we were attacked. Herodian ran, but he could not have run far.
Of course. suddenly thinking back to the TQ2 trailer, or the reveal trailer, I should say. The one that Kerplunk went bonkers over. And you know, I went and made sure I watched it myself before I went and saw his reaction. But I'm just thinking about how I don't remember the composer's name off the top of my canopy. But used a lot of traditional Greek, I almost said weapons, instruments that would have probably been used during the time frame of ancient, what we think of as ancient Greece. And you know, that's one of those nice little things, is that the incorporation of a historical element. Sure not to forget to explore up here. See, let's look and see here at the time, and said I do want to take a break, but at the same time I want to get up to the rebirth fountain that's up here. So let's go and come here, do butts. Thank you. I know we're close. It's just right down that way, so I want to make sure to get this little nook over here quickly explored. I don't know what's it. Specialty thingamabob spawner thingy up here. There's the brother.
You have saved my sister out of the kindness. Oh, when I get back to Carmen, I have some choice words for her. If she told you about the treasure, now you will probably claim it for yourself. Now my ungrateful sister will be the death.
Yeah, I learned it about it long before your sister ever said anything, dude. Aha, this, the crystal right there. save. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. So yeah, everybody go ahead and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom, and I will see you all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. I'm gonna get back here into the action. So we are, of course, not too far away from the Grey Sisters. And, we'll go say hi, shall we? Yes, we shall. We'll probably more than likely decant ourselves of the Coises. So as that, I am far less likely to be smashed by them so many times. I do not want them to, assert their dominance. They may have been around for a while, but doesn't mean that I, a young whippersnapper by their standards, can't have a little bit to say. I did, of course, remember to go refill my water bottle. We're getting there. Like I said, I realized, yeah, it's going to take longer than I thought it would. So part of me is just, in some ways, so used to the epic and especially legendary levels of stuff. Excuse me. Right, Tomb of Doris. Isn't there also something here I needed to bring the Eye of the Grey Ones here for? Some tree memory is activated in that regard. I know it was back in the, what's it that we have to worry about? just make you undead again, son. Eye of Heavens.
You can't hold anymore. You can't hold anymore. You can't hold anymore.
Let's do some more rearrangement here. We have to come back anyway, so we'll just go ahead and make our deposit back, and let's go back here to roads. So we deposit our stoof back in the right place.
Please.
Let's see here. Hormos is not worth much, quite honestly, in the grand scheme of things. Let's see here.
Farewell. A fine day to ease your burden. Hera, smile on you. A ring? A pendant?
Some more gold, son. That's what I really want. And oh, we are so.
Will nature be true?
We are so freaking close when it comes to the amount of stuff I want with the Electrum transmuter. Oh, hello. What we'll probably do is when we go to decant ourselves of the Coises, that is probably when we will, before we go say hi to the Grey Sisters and all, that's probably, would probably be the best time to do the Electrum, rather than have to make 2 trips. And I still remember just essentially running the gauntlet when it came to this area, not really taking the time to sort of think about the story and all that. And I finally got Gold Edition. Of course, at the time, I was neither really interested in getting good loot either, so I only had what's his face? My first character, 30 on. Here's the Temple of the Grey right here. Not going to enter quite yet. Because of course there's still baddies to beat up. What good is beating up baddies? What good is loot if I don't have the chance to go beat up baddies? To get that loot! Come on, boys. Come get me treasure! And gals. For the Lamias. Because they, of course, are lady. Here's a glitch out thing. It's obviously supposed to be a baddie spawn thingamajig. Should have been a baddie spawn thingamajig, but I didn't quite do it. I did something to where I didn't quite spawn right. Come on, Lamias. Give me your treasure. And look at that. We are almost there. Darn it. I was honestly hoping I'd be able to get the thing there. Yeah, like I said, let's quickly go over here to Helos in OG Greece. We will quickly decant ourselves of coises because, like I said, I don't want the sisters, the Grey Sisters, to get too advantageous over myself. I am, after all, a hero. We'll just have to wait till we get other stuff done. So, ladies. I always like it when we come in here and
Something's coming. A mortal. A morsel. I smell it!
there we go. That was easier than I thought it'd be. Cunning of Odysseus. Yes. Although not as strong as Swift or other heroes of legend, Odysseus' formidable guile made him a match for any foe. Alright, we will quickly first, once again, head back to Helos. Excuse me. Once again, we will recurse ourselves. probably be something to do with here a little bit at the end of stream is do our Electrum then. So don't want Atlantis, we'll quickly head back here to Medea's Grove, but we will not see Medea. Because of course... Oh.
You have penetrated the treasure room of King Doris. You are formidable in both war and reasoning. May Hecate grant your fondest desire. If the story of King Doris was true, then perhaps other tales that we dismiss as fiction are fact. I must consult my books.
I think I may become an acolyte here. It's certainly safer here than in the swamp. Thank you again, warrior. Hopefully Herodian has learned his lesson. But I fear he plans to seek the treasure.
We have returned safely. With a bit of rest, we will be ready. I mean, we will never try this again.
You rapscallion, you! Don't try going past the thing if you want to go past their tree. Don't be a dum-dum. Thingamabob there. Oh, look at that! Missed a chest with loot. And we have our thing, guys. So, let's quickly head back here to Rhodes. Now, I don't remember if we have all the pieces.
First chest is free.
I do need one more piece, and I was thinking it was in the so the Temple of the Cave of Artemis or Cave of Apollo, and I'm thinking the two are linked there. After we reach Elysium. There we go. I was like, I know the word I'm looking for. Hello. Hello.
Your goods are safe with me.
Those who would master our arts must be fearless.
Ooh, that one looks pretty good. I think I'll go ahead and snag that bad boy. It's nice in its own way.
Find strength within.
Store your goods or ship them out.
Not since Perseus has a hero wrested the eye away from the weird sisters. But you have many deeds left undone. Who knows? You might even survive. I see loss and folly. I see my dark goddess languishing, imprisoned, and the underworld writhing in turmoil. I see war engulfing the living world. Oh, this must not be. You must stop this. I see the entrance to Hades, where all must eventually descend. Your journey begins here. Follow the footsteps of the few who have walked among the dead. It will not be far. Be fleet of foot and strong of heart, and you may yet save us all. I have used the eye and opened the way. What more would you...
Alright, let us go ahead and head to Epirus. To get those Lamias seen to before the stuff
They
happens.
say the gods have gone, but I would not lose faith. I asked them for help, and here you are. Monsters have been with us for ages, but these, they are different. They are an army, the likes of which no man has ever seen. Our guards didn't stand a chance, and the city is lost. They are led by a fierce captain who calls herself Paseron. If she fell, our remaining defenders might rally. These fiends kill even the defenseless. There is no point in yielding or asking for quarter. They cut down men, women, and children alike. I have seen the leader in the distance. She is as cruel to her minions as her minions are to us. They fear her, but they obey her. If she were gone, they might fight among themselves.
Yeah, they would.
They came quickly and in force. So quickly we were caught unawares. We tried to get as many of the civilians out as we could, but there was precious little time. I waited until daylight and sent Diogenes with some men back in to find any stragglers. They could use a strong back and an able fighting arm. The civilians hide and hope the invaders do not catch their scent. With more eyes searching, the more we will find. The gates fell and we were beaten back. We fought street to street and house to house, but there were always more of them. They decimated us. The fiends slaughtered civilians too. That is why we must rescue the innocent.
The stores I had in Paseron, gone. And this is all I have left. The rest is lost. Beware those pale marauders. Only the best goods. I lost her. Your patronage is an honor.
Have you seen Admetus? In the time since I sent him, there are people dying here, and I can do nothing. We need supplies. We need food and medicine. He was so eager to help, but I could have made the trip 3 times myself by this time. Zeus protect him. But must I send someone else after him to do the job he was supposed to do? I find the needed materials and give them to those who need them.
All right, let's go. Come here, Lamia. Because you try to call in reinforcing sisters doesn't mean you get the help. Help that you want, that is. Excuse me. That felt good. Whoa! Ooh! Hello, Cupid's bow. I know I already have that in the vault. However, being able to compare the newest edition of stuff versus pre-existing material always be worth investigating. The Blade of Thanatos. Finally reached over the 220 mark, so yay! Finally getting some of these baddies put in their place. What time is it? Not sure if we will. It would be pleasant if we could. If we can get as far as the
These strange soldiers are everywhere. They swarm over every street and plaza. Epigenes may have sent you to help rescue the survivors. But be careful. They're hiding or trapped, and may not be easy to find. Bring them to me, and I will see. You would be a fool to go in there without assuring that your escape route is open. I will safeguard you.
if we can get to the portal in at the River Styx. If we could get to the portal there at River Styx, that would be, as I said, swell.
I thought I would die there.
You can't hold anymore.
Carries.
Your inventory is full. Can potentially make it work, that would be swell.
Yes?
Ooh, another good one of those sorts of things.
So long.
Store your goods? A real hero! My caravan!
Thank you for helping with our plight. That is all of them. You have rescued more than just the...
Trying to, of course, help people out is, like I said, side quests are side quests, but, can be beneficial. Is.
I thought I could do it alone. I almost made it. Here, I have the supplies. Take them. The fiends. They were everywhere. Please. Pisistratus will be angry. Pisistratus will be angry. I have taken too long. Please, take these supplies to him. I am lost.
Admetus? Gone? I should not have cursed the boy. I should not have let him go. It was far too dangerous. Ambition blinded his eyes. Thanks to you, his sacrifice was not needless. These medicines will save lives. Thank you. Thank you. These supplies are most... Thank you.
Just wanted to make sure to get that little side quest knocked out of the way. Some of these monsters they just seem to want to be everywhere and get nowhere. Oh, hello. Send you to after Hades, whatever it would be called. So, yeah, send him to the afterlife. Is. Go this way, duh. Ooh, hello, another bow. And we'll head, what time is it? Yeah, we should be able to, should be a good, once we get to, the, what's it? We should be able to have, what's it?
I won't exaggerate. Things are grim. The odds lie heavily against us. We are weak and scattered. They are numerous and strong. But still, we have cut off their head. The odds lie heavily against us.
The survivors may be safe, but I do not know how long we can last out here before those things come for us. My men and I will fight to the last so the civilians can escape. We will survive no matter what. That is what we do. I do not know what kind of life we will have, but at least we will have a life.
I loaded only the most valuable goods into a cart. Nearly cost me my life.
head back here, of course. Let's head back here to Rhodes so we can deposit this new bow acquisition.
Store your goods?
Actually, both of our bow acquisitions.
Your goods are safe with me.
Up.
So long.
Carries. Nope. This area here, in a certain resemblance, kind of reminds me of the Forest of the Ancients in the original game, or at least has a little bit of that similar thematic. You know, you're working your way toward a great engagement. Although this is, of course, earlier in the campaign versus the Orient campaign of the original game. Hello, Makai. Part of me is wanting to push to getting across the River Styx, defeating Chiron and all that, but trying to also be realistic, and of course having the portal location here at Chiron's dock is for me at least, it's a good stopping point. Come on, Teres, don't be too mean. hello, we have a boss K-Rays here. And they're dead. No, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ooh! I think I'll hold on to that. Just for giggles. River Styx.
We do not know what to do. The ferryman has abandoned his boat, and there is no way over the river. One shade, Hipparchus it was, tried to gather a crew and man the boat, but they took him. I do not think they cared about the boat, but his crew got in the way. Since then, no one else has been willing to lead us. I fear our last hope. One thing is clear. Bravery is not rewarded here in the afterlife.
Can you row the boat? Charon has gone. Do you know where he is? Where has Charon gone? What could have happened?
I have seen it. A beast of the Stygian marsh that lurks in the... It is one of the beasts that normally dwells in the Stygian marsh beyond. I have seen it come down off the marsh, into the river, and emerge on our side of the bank. I envy you. The thrill of the hunt is yours. Perhaps if I can make it to Elysium. I am sure this beast has eaten an unwary shade or two in times past. But now it has gained a hunger that must be fed. And many shades now rise in its belly.
About that, guys. So, okay, so we have got our stuff here. Let's let's see here. We will do. Let's do just a little bit of tidying up, as I said. Well, for oh, hello. Let's first go here to roads.
Welcome. To your nature be true.
Store your goods? Your goods are safe
Name
with
your
me.
element. Farewell.
Yeah. And we will go back here to Helos. We will do the Orbeez of Hades. There we go. I was like, I know I got something special with that. It was this bad boy right here. So we'll go ahead and stow them there. So for the rest of the stuff, we will go and sell. Let's go make a little bit of money, guys.
Welcome.
You know
Your nature be true.
Let's quickly go over to Gadir, where we will decant ourselves of a smidge of gold. Game! Yeah. You just had to crash at the wrong opportune time. Wrong opportune time. Okay, there we go. Crash at the wrong opportune time.
Fine weapons. Look at them, the best. Jesus guide you.
Welcome, traveler. I am what you would call a transmuter. If you seek the thrill of the betting game, I can provide. You'll be back.
That essentially was junk.
Look at them. more.
Alright, we're not going to worry too much about stuff, so... We're going to go see here who is live, who is live, who is live, who is live. So I do appreciate everybody who has come out. Hopefully, probably, I'm thinking since we didn't have a second episode last week, hoping that I can try to squeeze in maybe hopefully squeeze in a couple episodes on Thursday and Friday. If not at least one episode one of those days. Hopefully, maybe gaming gods permit games both days. So okay, so let me see here. I have pulled up, hopefully, Wunderbar he's been live for a little bit. I hate when this happens. Yeah, come here. Come here. I do this to myself. Make life more difficult than it has to be. New tab. There we go. Okay. Got for us our raid target. We were talking about him earlier. Yeah. We're going to go say hi to Kerplunk over at twitch.tv/KerplunkGaming. So go ahead and select our standard raid call, which is the tree grove has arrived to bring you some shade and water. Please wait for me to post first. I want a nice strong raid behind me. He's currently playing a very similar game, Grim Dawns. It's very similar sort of game to TQ. So it's like I've rated him before, talked about him before. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. So hopefully, as previously mentioned, hope to see you at least Thursday and or Friday. Hopefully both days with some more Let's Play Titan Quest Season 4. For both days, hopefully, knock on wood. Be really, really nice. Saturday will be another episode, hopefully. Again, knock on wood. Of City Building Saturdays and City Skylines, do some stuff there. Sunday, again, knock on wood. But of course, we had past Sunday, we did manage to do it. Another Midwestern Minecraft mining live stream and all that jazz. So, etc., etc., etc. For those of you watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are watching over on the YouTubes at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really, really, really does help. We're going to go ahead here, guys. Let's get this raid party started because, of course, I need to make sure I go take care of myself before I got work tonight. May you guys have fair weather, bountiful water, and secure soil. I'll see you next time.